Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. And it might have only been like a little while for you guys, but it's been a while for me since I have filmed, so it is nice to be back. That is for sure. I'm going to see how often I can do this, but today I'm going to get ready with you guys, let you guys know what has happened with the surgery, yada yada. I am using a few new things like a Burberyy palette, also a Huda beauty palette. It is too far for me to reach, so here's like a little insert. And yeah, I'm going to try these things on and I'm going to let you guys know what has been up. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, just keep watching. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the complexion. I like doing that before I do my eyes. Don't ask me why, because I don't have an answer. I do already have foundation on. I have the La Prairie. I wear the shade, I believe it is Warm Linen. I've got that on, and then I've got Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light on my face, and then I'm going to pop this guy on. This is from Burberyy. This is what the package looks like, but it's the blush palette. Now, I've already dug into this twice, so it is an overspray. I'm going to show you what it looks like originally. Like, it's flippin' gorgeous. And I believe the shade is pink, but this is limited edition, and I'm going to take a brush and dig into this guy. I'm using my Chanel powder brush. This is it's so strange, you guys. Like, just bear with me, but the color is gorgeous. This is the kind of pink that I enjoy. Like, it's almost like a mauve-y pink. I just really like it, and the texture of it's nice. I was kind of worried that it was going to have that spray all the way through. Granted, it's gorgeous, but I don't really like a sheen on my cheeks. I like more of a matte, sometimes like MAC Warm Soul, that kind of sheen, or like the Chanel sheens. That's about as far as I go, and like Tom Ford has a few, but I don't usually like anything that's going to exaggerate my pores. Now I'm going to highlight. This is new from Hourglass. I skipped their bigger holiday palette this year. Every time I've gotten one, I've just kind of been disappointed with them. So I love Hourglass. Like, their powders are everything, but their holiday palettes in like that 6-pan just don't do it for me. But I did grab this, and I wasn't initially going to because it just didn't, I don't know, it didn't seem like something I really wanted. And this is a new finish. This is the Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. Now, I like the ambient lighting powders. I like the strobe lighting powders. A lot of people don't think they are enough. So if you don't think those are enough, these are. When I first touched this, I was like, eh. Like, I didn't see what like the whole thing was about. Like, I didn't get it. But then you put it on the skin. I am going to use this first shade right here, Sigma fan brush, and just like, it's, oh my God, this thing is beautiful. Beautiful, you guys. I put that on and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I don't know what magic is in this palette, but it is everything. That middle gold shade, beautiful too. That's the first one I dug into that I was like, no. Is this really happening? No. So if you want like a blinding highlight, get this, girl. Like, so stinking pretty. My mind was blown when I put this on the skin. I was like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Now I'm gonna do the usual. I'm going to buff. I'm using my Sisley powder, nothing new there. I was going to try to get a few more things. I was like, I don't have enough to really do a video. And then I was like, I can't. Ugh. See, it's like things like this, even trying to open stuff. It's difficult for me. So I was like, I've got enough. I've got enough. And I'm going to pop this on. I always get powder all over this brace, and I have to take a wet rag every time I've done my makeup, which hasn't been a lot, like 3 times, but yeah, I have to take a wet rag and get it all off of this brace because it gets everywhere. All right, let's move on to eyes. Now, this is going to be a trick because this is very difficult for me to do my eyes, but I've been practicing, you guys, and I have used this palette every time that I have practiced. This is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. Spoiler alert, I love this. I was going to do just a review, but I was like, you know, it's probably a little bit late for it. So I just wanted to show you guys me using it. And I did like the pinkish purple look every single time I've used it. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Now, I want to say, this is the one gripe I have about the palette. You know, some people don't like the topper shades. Let's see if I can get this back up. Some people don't like the glittery topper shades. I find them easy to use. I will either use glitter glue or I will use like Fix Plus or something. But they have a straight up glitter in here, and it is the shade Cosmo. Mine actually came broken right here. I don't like the whole straight up glitter. I don't like it at all. It's very, very fragile. Like the entire palette was good and that one shade was just broken. They did send me a new one, which I got from Sephora, and it was packaged just fine, but you can definitely use it. It's very usable. Glitter glue, you're good to go. I just don't like to have something so fragile in a palette because now I won't travel with this because it will drive me bonkers. Even if I'm not going to use the shade, it'll drive me bonkers to see like an empty pan right here if it busts. Like it'll drive me absolutely nuts. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see what I'm going to do today. I'm going to use a NARS number 42 in the shade Eden. I have found that using a fluffier brush is easier for me to get stuff on my eye. Before, like when I actually messed up my shoulder, it was like I could kind of move my arm and just leave my shoulder alone, but nope, I can't move my shoulder at all. So I figured I would tell you guys a little bit about what's going on as you see me attempt to do this eye. Let me tell you, if I can blend these shadows and have a really good eye at the end of this with my left hand and the worst kind of blending motions there are, then that tells you like that the palette is good, if you ask me, in my personal opinion. I'm going to take that same shade on a NARS contour, and this is the number 44. I've gotten asked that before. So it's called the contour brush, but it's the number 44. I'm going to put that underneath my eyes. Now, as far as the surgery goes, so it's like, what day is today? So it's been 11 days since my surgery, and let me tell you, it has been kicking my butt. I mean, absolutely kicking my butt. There were two different options for my surgery and what we were going to do. One of them was I was going to be out for like 2 weeks. And I actually asked him because I don't know if everybody knows, but I'm also having issues with my knee. And I didn't want to have like another surgery next year. Meaning like do the small surgery and then like next year have to do the big one to like keep my shoulder in place. So I told him right before surgery, I was like, please just go ahead and do the bigger one because I don't want to have surgery next year. He's like, well, unless I am 99% sure that the smaller surgery won't help you and keep your shoulder stable, then I'm going to do that one because I prefer it. I was like, fine. Because nothing ever is ever that simple for me. So he did, when I woke up, I was like, what did he do? What did he do? And he did the larger one. So I have a big old scar. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like from here all the way down to like my armpit. I'm now taking Musk on a number 13 and I'm going to further deepen up my crease. So he did the bigger one. You had to, it's called a Bristol ladder J. I don't know if I'm saying, I think it's called ladder J. It's like spelled like ladder jet, but I think it's ladder J. And so hopefully I will not have to have any more issues with my shoulder dislocating because it's extremely painful. But I wasn't expecting this surgery to be as painful as it was. I really thought that maybe I would be able to film sooner, but I haven't. And I had to let myself rest, and I know that, so thank you guys for bearing with me. I'm going to try to go ahead, if this goes well, and film some more. Like maybe I can get to like 2 a week. I'm just gonna see what my body allows me to do, but I'd like to know what you guys would like to see because like full on face tutorials is gonna be really hard for me. Like it took me an hour and a half to even get set up today because I get tired very easily. Like getting the lights with one hand, trying to get clothing on with one hand while you're like, I'm in pain on the opposite side. It's just a lot. So I have to like go back and I sit down and then I get my makeup done like for my face, and it's just kind of like one or the other. So if I do any like tutorials or reviews, it's going to be like one or the other. I'm not going to be able to do like foundation and an eye in one video, not anytime soon. I'm also hoping to maybe get Kelsey and get her to maybe do a video with me. Maybe she can do my hair because we're gonna get used to this hat for a little while because Mama cannot do her hair. Took me 35 minutes to wash it. I kid you not. And then my husband helped me the second time. He was like, why don't I help you with that? I was like, please. I was stubborn and did it while he wasn't here the first time. Again, NARS contour in that same shade. I'm going underneath my lash line. But yeah, I'm hoping to see Kel and maybe we can film together. Maybe she can help me out. Maybe she could just do my face. I mean, that would be amazeballs. But But like, I'm not allowed to drive or anything right now, so there's that. I'm gonna take that same brush and Oud. I keep hearing people call this shade like the weirdest names, like Oud and all this stuff. I'm pretty sure it's Oud. At least to Tom Ford, it is Oud. And I'm going to look at that pigmentation. It is so good. Oh, until you get it up there where it's not supposed to be. Ah, left hand problems. Oh my goodness. Putting makeup on legit makes me feel so much better though. Like sitting in that chair, because I have to sleep in a recliner because I can't, my shoulders can't like lay back in a bed or anything yet. And I've tried twice just to like lay down and I was like, nope. So sitting in the recliner with no makeup on, my skin is acting funny because of, obviously I've had to take medication and stuff, and you just don't feel good. So getting makeup on and even being in front of the camera has been like, this feels so nice. This right here, that's pretty. I could stop, but I know you guys want to see like a glittery shade on my eyes. And I'm not going to do a purple because I've done like the purple and the blue every time I've done my eyes. So I'm going to use Nefertiti. Now, so I don't get this all over my face, I'm putting my Fix Plus in my other hand so that I can spray my 242. I'm going to get Nefertiti on my brush first, and then I'm going to spray my brush. I'm just going to pop that on the lid. Do I not look so awkward doing this? Come on guys, be real. Oh, that's gorgeous though. So pretty. I'll probably go in and deepen up that outer corner as well. I do want to know what you guys want to see. There's a million things coming out. What do you guys want me to buy? What do you want me to review? Like I said, I'm going to try and do this for you guys. And I like doing this, so it's not too much. Like if I can't film, I'm just not going to film, but I thoroughly enjoy it. So let me know. I know Visart is coming out with a new like huge palette. Natasha Denona is coming out with something, you guys know. I don't even care. I'm getting it 100%. And I'm just deepening up Oud on this outer corner here. That's so pretty. Like, that's so good. I'm going to take the highlighting palette, the Hourglass highlighting palette, and I'm going to take that gold in the center, and I'm going to do my inner corner and brow arch. And now I'm going to put my mascara on. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll come back for the lip. Alright, so I've got my mascara on. Let me tell you, doing your mascara with your left hand, it's like one of the hardest things, at least for me. Like that is what I'm not very good at doing. But now I'm going to do my lips, and let me just tell you, while I was on my little break doing my mascara, I listen to YouTube, I like to do that, and somebody else had an issue with Fleming's. If you guys remember, I had an issue on my birthday, like some major issues, like plastic in cups and just horrible issues. And for like, I'm like, really? What you guys doing now? What do you gotta get it together. Anywho, I'm gonna put some of this on my lips. This is YSL, oh shoot, what are these called? Tatouage, Couture, Matte Stain. Okay, I'm using number 7. Really enjoy the applicator on this, you guys. It's perfect. And for me to be able to do this with my left hand says something. But I'm going to go ahead and pop this on. So here's what it looks like. Gorgeous color. Like, this goes with just about anything, and I love this. I love the formula. It does dry down to like a matte finish, but it takes a lot longer. This is more like a stain. I like to put 2 coats of this particular color on, and it lasts all day long. This is a lipstick I have been putting on when I've been putting on a lipstick, because the applicator and with that slant on it makes it so easy, especially when I'm trying to do it with the opposite hand. Now this can get a little dry, especially if you suffer with dry lips. It feels like literally nothing. I know a lot of people throw that out there. I've thrown it out there. Oh, it feels like there's nothing on your lips, but this literally feels like there's nothing on your lips. So when it does start to feel like a little dry, it's not like crumbly dry. That's another thing I like about it. It's like when it feels dry, it still looks amazing. You just feel like you need to put a lip balm on. I take one of my favorite glosses. I've talked about this before. This is the YSL number 20, and I'm going to show you. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what this looks like on top. Also, the Fenty lip gloss looks good on top of it, and a perfect liner is the Chanel Natural. Like, it's amazing. But let me show you what this lip gloss looks like on top. perfection. Like, I absolutely love this combo. I love it by itself. It's so good. And I know I've said that a lot, but I'm very happy with everything I got. I love the eyeshadow palette. Like, these are probably going to be some of my favorites of the month, spoiler alert. But let's talk about some of the upcoming videos. I would like to hear from you guys what you like to see, because it would be easier for me to like already have my makeup done, because it's easier for me to get up close to my mirror, be able to kind of go away and come back. But I'd like to know what you guys would like to see in that kind of situation. So favorites of things. I know I need to do like my bronzers, I can do my foundations, what kind of thing you like to see from that. I would also like to do another Q&A. So I'm going to ask you guys now, if you guys want to see a Q&A, because it's been a long time, leave some questions down below and I will do a Q&A video. Now, if I don't get any questions, I'm going to take it as you guys don't want to see it, and that's perfectly fine. Now, as far as comments go down below, it's really hard for me to respond back to people. So I've been hearting a lot of you. Like, I'm reading these comments, but it's hard I can't type at all on the computer. So I don't even know how I'm going to edit this video yet. That's going to be a feat in of itself. But I have to do everything with my left hand, and it's difficult. So I try to respond to a few of you guys, but it is more difficult for me to do. So just know that I'm not ignoring you guys. I still am reading everything. I really do appreciate all the positivity. Everybody that said good luck with your surgery, thank you so much. I love you guys. I'm so glad to be back right here. But yeah, give me some ideas, leave me some questions. I would love to do that video if you guys want to see it, and tell me some things that you guys want to see reviewed, and I will get on it for you guys. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video, still wearing a hat. Bye guys.